It's not just the venues excited to welcome crowds back, also the performers that those audience members are showing up to see. Among them, magician and comedian Piff the Magic Dragon, who will return to the stage in less than a week inside the Flamingo, Las Vegas. Piff joins us. Well, wait a minute. First off, do I call you Piff or Mr. Magic Dragon? I'm confused.
Mr. Magic Dragon, that's very formal, but we're buddies now. We're BFFs.
Okay.
You can call me Piff. Just don't speak to the dog. He's above all this. This is beneath him. I'm sure you understand.
I completely understand. I've watched many of your videos on YouTube during this pandemic, and this has been a struggle for you. You have been very lonely there on the Las Vegas Strip.
Oh, God. Well, coming like a knife. Yes, it's been brutal. We've built a television studio in the garage. We've been doing virtual shows all over the world, and we love doing them, and people love watching them, but it's not the same as performing live on stage. And finally, we get to come back to Las Vegas and do it, albeit in a very different but safe way. But fortunately for everyone, people who are much smarter than me are making sure that everyone stays socially distant, while also at the same time having a great time.
All right, Mr. Magic Dragon, obviously this is an important time. You mentioned safety several times. How is that going to alter any of your show?
Well, it does alter it drastically, but because we've had 8 months off to prepare for this, fortunately, we've managed to make the show feel just as fun and enjoyable as it did before, and also make you feel like, okay, well, I'm probably not going to get horrible disease while watching a magic dragon and a tiny dog. So you'll feel safe, and also you get to laugh. And at the moment, there's not a lot to laugh at. I don't know about you, but it's pretty brutal in Las Vegas and here as a whole. So I think like we all need a bit of a good time right now. Have
you and your compadre, Mr. Piffles, come up with any new material over the last 8 months?
We don't talk.
Can you show any of it? Can you show it now?
Can we show you material? No, come to Vegas. You have to come.
Oh, I got to pay for it.
We leveled up theaters. So now we've got this huge theater. It's usually about 1,000 seats, but we've socially distanced it down to 25. That's wrong. 250 seats, 25 feet away from the stage, and therefore all of the tricks are much bigger than they used to. And unfortunately, I can't drag one of them up now into my dressing room. By the way, Donnie and Marie used to be in this dressing room. That's where I am now. I'm in their old dressing room, and Mr. Piffles is, look at that, he's got his picture up already on the wall.
I know you're a jack of many trades. Can you sing like the Osmonds?
I can't sing like the Osmonds,
okay.
No. Well, I really thought this interview was going to go a lot better. Now I feel like I've let you down without singing. I'm not doing any magic for you. I mean, I could just like wave the dog around like a small dog puppet. Is that doing anything to doing your viewership?
That's fantastic. A couple more questions before you go there, Mr. Magic Dragon. One is, how much do you believe that having shows once again, even if it's 250 people, are needed for the industries in the entertainment value of Las Vegas?
I think the thing is, we're going to come back at some point. And how we come back, we're going to be learning lessons along the way. So we have to start small. Like I say, much reduced audiences. We start small, we try it, we learn, we get better, and we take baby steps to returning to whatever normal is going to be, whether it's later this year, next year, or in the future. But at some step, every journey begins with a single step. Am I right?
Absolutely. That's wisdom far beyond your years, Mr. Magic Dragon.
Yeah, somebody's holding these sayings for me just off camera.
You've got cue cards. I'm impressed.
I do. It's working out well for me, yeah.
Oh, well, hang on. This is becoming more than just you and me here. Now, Nicole and Rutabaga, my co-anchors here on NewsNation, want to ask questions. So, Nicole.
Yeah. Mr. Magic Dragon, this is Nicole here. Question for you. Mr. Piffles seems very unbothered by this. Just wondering, what does it take to impress Mr. Piffles?
Chicken, a large chicken. This is all he did. He slept his way through quarantine. You understand that? He hibernated. He's like a paper.
Is he hibernating right now?
There is like, no, look, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. There's nothing.
Impressive. Nothing. Unbothered.
This is the company I've had for the last 8 months. I need to interact with human beings. Do you understand? I'm trapped in a loveless marriage here.
All right, so if people want to come to Las Vegas and see your show, follow you. I mentioned the YouTube channel that is fantastic. How else can people get in touch with you?
PiffTheMagicDragon.com. onlydragons.com, onlypiffles.com. We've registered them all.
Hey, before you go, I have one shameless plug I need you to do for me, Mr. Magic Dragon. My boss is a huge fan. Can you say hello to Sandy Pudar for me?
Sandy.
Yes, Sandy Pudar.
How do you say the second name?
Just say hello to
Just
Sandy.
Sandy, our boss.
Yeah, but no, you were the one who introduced the second name and made it awkward. Don't put it on me now. Hey, Sandy, it's Piff the Magic Dragon and Mr. Piffles. Hello, sir. Thank you very much. Ma'am.
Good enough. Good enough.
Yes, Sandy is a woman.
Mr. Magic Dragon, thank you.
Did you say it's Sandy's birthday?
Sure, it's Sandy's birthday. Yeah.
Why not?
Are you going to sing?
Hey,
Okay.
Sandy. Happy birthday from me, Piff the Magic Dragon and Mr. Piffles. Can you just edit that together so that
Right,
your
yeah.
boss will like me? Can you do that?
Speaking of magic, the magic of TV can take care of you, Mr. Magic Dragon. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
We appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks,
Piff the
Mr.
Magic Dragon,
Piffles.
Las Vegas,
Bye, Sandy.
at the
Bye, Mr.
Flamingo.
Piffles.
Thank you, my friend.